little oceanside B&B. It was so cute. And we're driving through, and Elena, she's looking out the window. She just goes, Is this where Bigfoot lives? I was like, it might be, actually. I think Bigfoot does live in the Redwoods.
That's a big barefoot or a Bigfoot community.
Well, we looked up.
Bigfoot lives in our hearts.
Bigfoot lives in the Redwoods. He lives in Ohio, West Virginia, and Canada are like the most.
What was the name that we just found out was?
Grassman.
Grassman and, yeah.
Right?
Hate that. Bigfoot.
Grassman.
You don't
Ohio,
like,
Bigfoot.
oh yeah, Ohio.
Yeah. Grassman. Sounds like a stoner.
What's up, man? I was walking around. I couldn't find anybody, and I stumbled across you guys.
My feet are huge,
I
man.
think it's okay now, man. Alan, you were talking about quiet quitting last week. This was the thing, right? Quiet quitting. People are like, I'm just going to do the minimum at my job. And other people were giving them a hard time. And their point was, I'm going to do what I get paid to do.
Yeah.
Why am I going to bust my ass for nothing? D-Rock said, my friend knew he was going to get terminated, so he put a full can of Copenhagen snuff into a coffee filter and then brewed a whole pot of hot dip juice and then bounced. Oh,
Dip
man.
Juices. That's a great term.
A whole pot of hot dip juice. I mean, if you were bringing in a Italian beef sandwich that day, that might have been the move, right?
Dude, could you imagine taking a big swig of it?
It would only work on the first person.
Yeah,
though.
but still, it's going to work on somebody.
Yes.
Oh, man.
And then it cools down.
Coagulates.
I've told the story before, but the guy at my station in Chicago who didn't realize.
Oh. I remember.
Didn't realize what?
My old co-host, Jim, who passed away many years ago, he used to spit into a Pepsi can. He would dip when we were in commercial, and he would spit into a Pepsi can. And there was another kid at our station, like one of this kid and his brother were on at night.
It's going. I want to puke.
Yeah. And he had been drinking a Pepsi, and he thought that he left it in the studio. And he came in, and he was talking to us and not paying attention. And Jim sees what's happening, but doesn't stop him.
Oh, my God.
Because he's like, yes, of course I want to see this. But it also kind of happened.
Did he puke?
He took so he
Yeah.
picks up the Pepsi can and again, that hole's not big, so it's not like it's a Nalgene bottle and you're going to get a full throat of it. But he basically grabbed the Pepsi can, took a big old swig, in 1.5 seconds realized what happened.
I think we have the right clip for this.
What, the Mary clip?
Dustin.
Oh, God, Dustin. And, and he ran over to he threw the can down, so we had to figure out how to get the dip juice out of the carpet. And then he spit it all into the garbage can that was in there.
I took a big old swaller out of it, and I was like, uh-oh.
Big
God,
old
that's so
swaller
gross.
out of it.
Big old swaller.
Mary offered $1,000 to me yesterday to drink her pee.
No, because don't make it sound like I just was like, hey, Bill, do you want to drink my pee?
I did. It was my polar blast punishment a few years ago.
You
drank your own pee.
Pee's pee.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
If I drank you drink your own and not somebody else's?
I'm not drinking any pee. I would like to be on record.
I'm just saying pee's pee.
I said, I have to pee, and Bill said, pee in here. And I said, where? And he pointed to my salad Tupperware. He goes, pee in there. And I looked at him and was like, you going to drink it? And then he was like, how much? And I was like, $1,000. And he said, yeah.
Of course he would.
He said
He
he
would do
would
it for
drink
half that.
the whole, whatever amount came out of me, he would drink all of it for $1,000.
That's what this is.
Yeah, and I said, let's do it, and then she wouldn't do it.
Because I don't want to watch you drink my pee. That's traumatizing.
All right. I just pee into my bottle. Show my bottle, Bill. I just pee into my bottle, right?
Show my bottle, Bill.
Yep.
Don't make it sound like I just went up and I was like, hey, man, you like into this? Like, you made it sound like I like offered it to you.
No, but that's
Well,
the
I
conversation that transpired.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How much?
And then
you
I
said
go,
how much?
Let's do it.
No, he said how much.
And she said, I said how much, and then she goes $1,000. I'm like, book it. Let's do this.
Yes.
And then
that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing it.
That's like
I think you're saying you don't want to see me drink it, but you just don't want to pay the $1,000. You didn't think I was gonna bite.
You would not drink my pee.
I would drink your thing for $1,000.
All of it?
Yeah.
A full bladder of pee?
Yeah.
Bro, that's so gross, dude. I couldn't watch you do it because I would puke.
But you do it once, then it becomes your own pee.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to pay him for me to puke. That would be the end game of this.
However
this
you
makes
want to.
me
I'm
happy.
paying Bill for me to throw up.
Yeah,
That's what
that's
that
right.
is.
Well, sometimes you have to suffer for your art.
Not art.
Alan, I was young. I kept my chew spit in a sawed-off contact cleaner bottle in my drawer. It was full to the top, and one day I dumped the entire thing all in my drawers, top down. Yeah. Why would you let it get full, by the way?
Lazy.
See, I went to Catholic school. I never understood the. Well, I shouldn't say I don't understand the dip thing. I get it, but it wasn't for me. But some dudes, we went to Catholic school, so we had to wear a jacket and a tie. And dudes at my school who dipped would have the little like bar cans of pineapple juice, right? With just a foil tab you'd pull off. And they would hide those in the inner pocket of their blazer and just spit into that in class.
Oh, gross.
And I was like, there's so many things that can go wrong.
But then it looks like you're just spitting into your coat.
Well, they would do it. We all knew what they were doing.
Well, yeah.
But they would do it when the teacher wasn't watching. But we all knew what was going on. You're so gross. I don't want to have any habit that requires me to constantly spit, eject things out. Like, I'm not a spitter in general. Like, I'm not a loogie hawker or anything like that. But the spitting, holy camole. No thanks.
I just don't understand the chewing tobacco thing at all.
Well, you get
Gives you a head buzz.
Yeah, you get buzzed, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you get little raisin tumors in your gums when you're
right.
25, but whatever. Alan, when I was a supervisor at a well-known retailer, an employee in the garden center was reprimanded for something, and he got so mad that he went to the corner of the garden area, dropped his drawers, and pooped on a pallet, and then threw deuces and quit. I guess double deuced. He pooped later, and then he quit. I don't think I would poop on a pallet. I mean, why make trouble for someone else?
He's just
But it's not the boss, the person you're mad at. That's not who's going to clean it up.
Right.
Because you're traditionally mad at the boss. They're going to go, hey, clean up Eric's poop. And then it's just going to be a domino effect. They're going to go, I quit.
Maybe he just liked alliterations. You poop on a pallet.
Pallet poop.
Mm-hmm.
I just had my first poop here at these new bathrooms.
You haven't
The
pooped here yet?
first
We've been
one?
here like 3 weeks.
I haven't
Wow.
pooped here.
I'm in there every morning. Really?
I usually
Good for you.
I usually poop before like right when I wake up, and then I poop when I get home from
It's
work.
kind of nice, isn't it?
That's all right.
Because at Oak Tree, they always had some dopey TAM show blaring in the bathroom, and it was lit up like a friggin' church. Over here, though, because it's not
It's
part
a
of
little
our
softer,
thing,
yeah.
it's quiet,
Mm-hmm.
it's dim, and it's not too bad. And it's
Ideal
never
pooping?
it's never too
lighting,
crowded. Yeah, soft. I mean, there's always soap in the dispenser at the sink.
That's
Which
nice
is
because
nice.
that wasn't always the thing.
And it's not those.
They have paper towels. The lady that changes the paper towels is awesome, by the way. I don't know her name yet, but she was in there and she was being loud on purpose in there because she's like, I'm almost done. This is yesterday. And she's like, I'm changing the paper towels. Don't no one come in here yet. I don't care if you don't care, but I care.
Yeah.
I don't want you going while I'm working. And it was awesome.
It's just self-preservation on her part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I see her in the morning, and I'm always like, hello. I don't know her name either, but she's
I saw her
pushing
having
that
a-
giant cart.
I saw her having a pretty lengthy conversation with Bloom Daddy, who was running around in here without shoes the other day. And I was like, what are you doing? We got
I didn't even know that he was here.
We got
I thought,
bed bugs.
What?
yeah. What was there ever any resolution with the whole bed bug thing?
There's bed bugs here at the studio?
You were gone when we were talking about this.
I guess
There was
on the morning show, yeah.
that Jeffrey had bed bugs was the. I don't know if anything ever came of that. I thought maybe it was a bit, because I feel like there would have been a much bigger deal made if that was
Right.
the case. But even so,
Dude, bed bugs are impossible
you
to get rid
certainly
of.
wouldn't have to convince anyone. I mean, that would be a pretty believable bit if it
Right.
was. You
Yeah.
didn't have to convince anybody that guy had bed bugs.
Well, I was itchy and feeling weird
Just
for
'cause
like
you
a
just
week.
hear
Yeah, 'cause
about
you hear
it.
about it.
Psychosomatic.
Because the one time that I got bed bugs from somebody, and it was not fun.
First thing I did when we went into this Airbnb up north,
Gotta
Check
check.
the bed bugs.
check the
yeah.
beds. That's right. And they were clean as a whistle, boy.
Yep, that's nice.
But
We thought Blake, Brian's daughter, had bumps all over her back a few weeks ago. And we were like, oh no. This like they were kind of patchy. And we're like, this could be bed bugs. So I tore apart our whole house, like everything, sheets off, cushions off. I had my flashlight out. I'm like, dude, every couch, every bed, all the sheets, there's nothing in this house. And then we're like, oh, well, she's 6. Maybe it's chicken pox because she started to get them like on her belly.
Didn't she
and
get
then
vaccinated
on her
for that, though?
legs. I don't know. I don't think so.
I think little kids get vaccinated.
You
for
get
that now.
measles, mumps, and rubella, your MMR shot. But I don't think you get vaccinated against chicken pox.
I think you do now.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Either way, so we were like nervous to take her anywhere. She had like gymnastics and stuff. And we're like, we probably shouldn't take her in case it is chicken pox. And then her mom was like, oh, yeah, I switched our detergent. And she has super sensitive skin. So I destroyed the whole house.
That's the best case scenario, though.
Well, and then she thought she was telling everyone she had chicken pox. Like we went to lunch and she told the waitress, I have chicken pox. I'm like, you don't. Stop telling people that.
Right. Yeah, but are bed bugs like I don't know if it happens so much anymore, but like when I was in school, kids got head lice.
Yeah.
We never did, but it was like
my kids got head lice when they were.
Did they?
Yeah.
They got lice.
Because that would spread through a school,
So
right?
fast.
Yeah.
So
We
fast.
went
My one
camping.
daughter, she hated that. Like she got lice. Then my ex-wife cut her hair short, and she hated having that short hair and hated that so much that she took a garbage bag and put it over her coat every day at school because they all had hooks and all their coats would touch each other.
Yeah.
And she's like, and this is when she's like 2nd, 3rd grade. And she's like, I don't ever want to get lice again.
Yeah.
And she was very like adamant about covering up her
Why
coat.
did she cut her hair? Lice lives on your scalp. It doesn't live in the ends of your
Because
hair.
but they can get onto the ends of their hair. Like if your hair is long and it's like touching other stuff and like you're
I
playing.
guess.
It,
They have to. That's where they feed.
right. That's
why
where
it
they
itches.
feed, but then they can get on. The more hair you have, the easier it is for them to like.
We had lice. We didn't cut our hair.
Yeah. Well, they.
We went
cut her hair.
camping. I went camping. A girlfriend of mine, her family had an RV at a campground, and she had her birthday party there. So there was like 7 or 8 little. I was in elementary school, and we're all sharing brushes and having a sleepover, and then all 8 of us came back with lice. So either it was at the campsite or one of the girls had it, and we were, doing hair and doing makeup and stuff, and everyone came back and had lice, and then, like you said, slowly it just spread through the school. Because little girls at least, we would like play with each other's hair at recess and stuff like that and brush it, and it's like, yep, that's how you get lice.
Oof. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Desiree. I was just calling to give you the update on the bedbug situation.
Oh, what is it?
Well, they're fumigating your whole building this weekend because idiot had bedbugs all over, and
Who's paying for that? We're not. I can't imagine we're paying for it.
well, Rover's going to figure out how to try to do it.
Oh no.
Because Jeffrey can't come back to work until he gets a situation at the house
Oh
done.
God. So Rover's going to be on the hook. I hope he's not on the hook for paying for it.
It's not cheap.
I know that sucks.
He's on the hook for everyone that works there having the dog go and sniff out the bed bugs.
Tomorrow morning when he's in his office, I'm just going to walk back there and scratch my head and be like, man, is anything going on with you guys? I'll just play dumb. Something going on with you guys? Or, man, are you all right? I mean, he's bald. He's not going to worry about it. Yeah, if he's got to pick up the tab for that stinks. Okay, thank you, Desiree. I appreciate it.
Bed bugs don't live in your hair.
Huh?
Bed bug bites are usually on
Oh,
your
yeah. I'm
torso.
conflating lice and bed bugs.
Yeah,
That's right.
Bed
Yeah.
bugs are usually your back and your stomach.
That's while you're sleeping.
Well,
and
'cause
you're,
it's
they're
whatever
attracted to your body.
exposed-
Whatever's
skin.
exposed when you're
Yeah.
sleeping. Yeah, because I know there's some people that are like, I think it's bed bugs, but it could just as easily be mosquitoes or something, right? So you'd really have to figure out what it was.
Well, it just
I guess you'd
depends.
Well, I mean, that's why you check. Like
The bed
there's a
and-
place like if you've ever had bed bugs, they tell you where to look for them
In the seams.
in the
and
seams
stuff.
of the. Yeah.
My boyfriend got bit by something on his leg, and for 2 weeks he was telling everyone he had
so
Lyme
itchy
disease.
right now. I hate. This.
I know. He was telling everyone he had
What?
Lyme
I'm so
disease.
itchy.
And he doesn't. It wasn't like they gave him medication in case it was a tick bite.
Yeah.
So they're like, hey, here's 2 pills you gotta take. Rub this cream on it twice a day. So then, of course, his 6-year-old picks it up. So she went from 1 week telling everyone she had chicken pox. So then we're at the mall, and she goes, my dad has Lyme disease. I was like, he doesn't. You have to stop. You have to stop doing this, Brian.
Isn't that when he eats too many limes and gets sick? Yes.
It's the opposite of scurvy.
Let me, all right. Let me take a break. If you want to get a text in, 35192, AlanCoxShow.com. You can watch The very last trip to Vegas is on the way at 5 o'clock to put you and a pal at our iHeartRadio Music Festival.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7
WMMS.